And thank you for joining us. I'm Thebin Cassoon. We're going to bring you the latest from that fatal crash in Cheektowaga. But first, we're going to take you to the northern border where local officials are concerned about an uptick in illegal crossings.
In one of the meetings that we had in this area here, there's a 300% increase. Now, it doesn't look like Texas, it doesn't look like another border, but a 300% increase for us in this community this size is a lot.
Elected officials and law enforcement leaders gathering in Youngstown earlier Thursday, calling for heightened security along international borders. According to law enforcement, people have illegally been crossing the Niagara River into the United States. Now we know there are many opinions on this topic, which is why our Jocelyn Person is taking some extra time tonight to hear from a variety of voices, including lawmakers, neighbors living around the border, and Border Patrol officers.
It's a shame for everybody involved in this. It really is a mess.
Dozens of people from the town of Porter and the village of Youngstown expressing their concerns Thursday night about the uptick in illegal border crossings. I spoke with Youngstown Estates neighbor Todd Swartz, who told me he lives by the lower Niagara River.
We see law enforcement up and down the river all the time, and they do a great job. So I don't have concerns that the people are going to come and do me harm or my neighborhood harm.
Others who won't go on camera told me they want the government to put an end to it.
I personally am not worried about this because you drive yourself crazy worrying about it, saying every time you ride down the road there's somebody coming up the riverbank and you're going to get you.
Niagara Falls Border Patrol Brady Weichel says earlier they arrested 5 people. One was pregnant and the other was a teenager.
And the rafts are not safe, so it is very dangerous. We're talking about 20-degree weather, 30-some degree water. If someone ends up in that water, they're only lasting a matter of minutes. Now when you factor in pregnant females, smaller, younger teenagers, now that to me just raises that risk. And I am more concerned that if they keep trying to cross the river in this manner, somebody is going to get hurt.
Weichel says 10,000 people were arrested last year along the northern border. This year, that figure increased by 125%.
Within Buffalo sector, we're up about 160% from last year, and my station alone is up about 400%.
New York State Senate Minority Leader Rob Orr is determined to do something about the illegal crossings.
Look to change the sanctuary policies here in New York. The governor has had plenty of time. With a stroke of her pen, she could change that executive order. She hasn't. So in lieu of that, we're going to try to do legislation to change that policy where local law enforcement will no longer be precluded from cooperating with federal immigration officials and authorities.
And for these neighbors, Border Patrol is saying
the neighborhood overall is still safe. And if you see something, the most important message is to say something. See something, say something. Call 911, call the Border Patrol. We can give out our number. We have an 800 number. You can call direct 24/7.
Jocelyn Person, 7 News.